this is Certain Hijinks, and this is Jacob, and this is Pocket Monsters Green. So, I'm back. I literally just ended the last episode, and now we're just rolling on through. Gonna see if we can finish Mount Moon today, see where we go in that time. I'm gonna keep a better eye on the recording length, so that way I don't get another monumentally long episode again. Because, good lord, that last one, I think, is gonna probably chart in at like 40-45 minutes. And I know for some people that's not terribly long, and for that I thank you. But goodness, it just too long. Too long. It's also like it takes me longer to export and everything else. Okay, so I was getting on about how certain aspects of Gen 1 have some problems, and how there's some bits in there that are really dry and are just like not interesting to look at. This is an exception. This is actually like cool in concept, and I know it's because of like limitations that it ended up being this way, but the fact that, you know, all those like little tiny rooms we were going into, they're all on the same level as this floor that we're on now, because it's all basically tiles, and they've just basically separated them and rendered them as like different tile bases, and it teleports you from one end to the other. But the fact that you can see them, like I can see this room, like this is where I fought that guy, that rock is where the item was, making this floor a lot more interesting to look at, because it's like, oh yeah, I was just over there. This is what was on the other side of that wall. That's so cool. And now I'm here and I can fight this guy, and like that's a neat concept, is seeing that stuff, and you see that in later games as well, and it's something that I'm like, yeah, that's a great way of like making an aspect of your game which isn't super hot into something cool and like interesting. Raticate! God, the chompers on this lad. Also, big ups on the experience, and this is a chonky Pokemon, so we are going to have to... This is going to take a while, and we have to be afraid of Hyperfang and Superfang. Like, this is one of those Pokemon that can just, like, end you. Were this a Nuzlocke, I would be afraid. Like, that was a quick attack and did that much damage. And they avoided it? Like, crap. Like, that's Hyperfang. This is probably the end of that. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to a Pokemon Center now. And we're gonna have to hope that Spearow can handle it. Like, I might actually wipe here. Because, good lord. If that happens, I'm probably going to, if I'm just like go back to the Pokemon Center, I'll probably finish leveling up this Magikarp to level 15, and then I'll start recording right before the level up for the Gyarados, so that way you guys can see the evolution, and then we'll come back, and then we're gonna just whoop this guy. But that's only if we lose, and we don't know if that's a certainty yet. Jeez, Hyperfang! Just so much damage. We, like, need 5 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're so close. I don't want to waste potions, but we're gonna have to. I really wish that Leech Seed had lasted. Like, we're gonna lose this match. Okay, it missed, so that's something. So now it's just like, let's hope we survive the Hyperfang. And we'll use Peck. Hey, missed again. Okay, we got there. We still have to go back because our Ivysaur fainted. But, like, hey, we got there. We beat him. That's what matters. But good on you, man. Raticate's scary in the early game. Okay, we'll go heal up. And I'll maybe hit the town. Get some stuff. Get some more potions since we've beaten some peeps. Might grind a little bit on the way just to see if we can get this Magikarp to level 15 beforehand. If we can, then we'll be fine. And then I'll do the grind thing anyway and just get Magikarp up to level, let's say 18 or something, or like right before it evolves, and then I'll evolve it back on screen. Just because, good lord, it'll take forever. Pokemon. Hey, that's one down. Can't believe that Team Rocket guy, like, we were dead. I don't know what move it was trying to use. I don't, like, because if it had just landed a quick attack, we would have been done. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we would have gotten one-shotted by that. So, I guess big ups. Good for that guy for having Eradicate. Also, I thought Eradicate. Oh, right, the Pokemon Center's right here. Okay, never mind. Not gonna do that grinding plan. I keep on waffling on that. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot this Pokemon Center exists. I'm pretty sure entirely because of that encounter. And like, just as like a, okay, yeah, no, so that we don't have to go all the way back to Cerulean in order to get it. Also, it didn't take us long, which I guess is a sort of a strength of this more open design plan for your areas. Is, yes, exploring them all takes a little bit longer because there's just all this empty space, and if you want to get like every single pixel on screen so that way you know you've explored everything, that can sometimes feel a little tedious. But it does mean that if you have to go back through it again, it's a lot faster. Okay, every 5 seconds with this. I wonder if I picked up any repels. Let's see if I picked up any repels. Okay, that's a potion. That's the town map. These are both Healy items. I don't know what this is. That is, I think, a Paralyzed Heal and Awakening. That's a TM. That might be the rare candy. That's an escape rope. That's fine. That put us backwards, but it's okay. We did that, we did that, we did that, we did that. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that escape rope, one of those other items was totally the rare candy. But that escape rope, one less slot in our inventory. We don't got to worry about that anymore. That'll come in handy. Who should I teach Mega Punch to? I know on this Water Gun, I'll probably save it for Gyarados, because until we meet Misty, he won't have a water attack, and I'll probably want one of those. But the Mega Punch is the other question. I don't know if Sand Slash learns it. But that's probably the only Pokemon I have right now that could learn it. It is Sandshrew or Sand Slash if we catch one of those. Which, again, I'm gonna. As long as they're available. Goodness. Okay. We're more or less back to where we were before we got reamed by that Raticate. Which, jeez. Level 16 Raticate. That's another quibble I'm gonna have. Is that sometimes this game in particular is the most egregious when it comes to cheating on enemy Pokemon's levels. In the sense of Raticate does not evolve at Rattata does not evolve into Raticate at level 16. It evolves at 18. Just like how Lance's Dragonites are technically impossible Just like how there's like a couple of Pokemon that are just like, that leveling is actually impossible. That's not how that works. I can't do that. This isn't, like, come on. And I know it's be like, oh, because they're really good trainers. And I know later on, like, I know in, I think, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and like the guidebooks and stuff, they talk about how like Lance is such a good trainer that his Dragonair were able to evolve early. Which I'm like, that's kind of cool. I get that. It's like the bond is strong enough that it was like, oh, we want to be stronger for you. But from a design perspective, it's just annoying because you're just like, I can't do that. I am not as prepared for this as you. You have something that I literally just cannot get right now. It's like, I can get Eradicate eventually, but I'm not gonna. This guy's complaining about the dude up there not sharing fossils. Since we're gonna have Gyarados, we're probably not gonna need a water type. But I actually don't know which one it's gonna be. I don't remember which one's the Helix and which one's the Dome. That'll be a surprise. That'll be a fun surprise. Also something to immediately put in the box. And you. Do you have Hyperfang? Because that'll be a real bummer if you do. I actively don't know which move is best. Fury Attack or Peck right now. I want to say it's Fury Attack as long as it's neutral. Finally! And learn Tackle. Okay. We can now grind a little bit on the 5 steps left to get out of here. We can have our Magikarp fight like the Zubats and stuff. And I'm sorely tempted to fight this Zubat. And you know what? We're gonna. How much damage does this do? That is a lot more than I was expecting. I was expecting, like, nothing. Like, I was expecting Stone Cold, like, 2 HP. Okay, yeah, we're doing this. That's what we're doing? Please. Thank you. Thank you, Magikarp. Okay, just keep missing. Hey, we're confused no more. Solo it. Solo this Zubat, Magikarp. Do it. Alright? The most useless Pokemon versus the most annoying. Let's make it happen, folks. Ugh. Yep, we're just gonna sit here and we're just gonna keep slapping this fish against this bat. Just grabbing the fish by its tail, hurtling it at this bat, and hoping. I probably should use a potion or switch out. Because that's like 10. I think this is enough that Magikarp can actually just kill itself now. So. Hey, we're confused no more. Cool. Uh-huh. The fact we're also faster than this Zubat as a Magikarp, I'm like, heck yeah, buddy. Just, you can do it, buddy. Come on. Come on. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of our boy. Our son. Look at him. He did it all by his lonesome. Took down another Pokemon. King of the Seas, bench. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. This way. Uh-huh. I don't... For one, I didn't ask if I could have one of your fossils. You just assumed. You forced... Ugh. Why does the puddle of cum look so bad? Does not look good. Should we try the tackle on this? We'll see what it does. We'll see how much damage this Grimer can actually do to us. It's got a lot more defense than the Zubat, so we'll see what the fight's gonna look like. Yeah, we lose this exchange, so we'll switch. Uno. Dos. No Moltres. Okay. See, I'm telling you people, were this a Pidgey or a Pidgey, like, if this was a Pidgeotto, it'd be like, I'd be like, yeah, sure, Pidgeotto could probably take that Grimer on, no problem. But the second we get this Fearow, it's no contest. Like, Fearow just hits so much harder than Pidgeot. Like, it's not even a question at that point, you know? Scary. Okay. So one of the other things with like Voltorb and Magnemite and stuff is just like Sonic Boom and moves like it, so Dragon Rage, that just have like fixed HP damage, are terrifying in the early game. None of our Pokemon right now could survive except for our Ivysaur, like none of them are gonna really survive a Dragon Rage. Like yeah. Our Ivysaur gets 3-shotted by a Sonic Boom. Like, it's cray-cray. Those moves are so good at the beginning of the game. Please stop using Shriek. Yeah, alright. That's not what we were hoping for. Why is it? It's only using Shriek. It's not even attempting to attack. Okay, Coughing. We might fight this Coughing as Magikarp. Because I'm pretty sure this thing is gonna just have, like, Smog and Poison Gas. Oh, it does, like, no damage. It does have Pound. We're gonna find out. Yeah, we're not beating it. Ow. Fury attack, baby. 2, 3, 4. That's not bad. 4 is good. And a quick peck, and you're done. Do you think whenever it pecks, because I know it's just stabbing it with its beak, but like, what if it's just giving it a little kiss? Just a little smooch. Just a little, you know, just right on the cheek. It's cute as all. Hey, a Paris. This Pokemon is cool. Okay. So, Cordyceps is no joke. For those of you that don't know, Cordyceps is a type of fungus that infects ants. It basically, like, attacks them right at their nervous system, which they're bugs, so theirs isn't the same as ours. But the point being, it then releases a bunch of hormones, makes them climb to, like, a top area, so that way it has open access to the air, and then sprouts out of their head, like, just pow, and then spreads its spores all over the place. So just like toxic fungus Pokemon. It's bug grass, because funguses are a weird line in the Pokemon series where they're like both grass types and poison types. I'll use them for both, and fairy types too. What? But it's just, Paris is cool. Parasect is also cool. That line is cool. I've actually used them before, and they're not bad. Mostly 1000% because I get Spore. And Spore is nuts. Spore is, for the longest time, was the only, like, 100% accurate sleep move, where it's just like, this Pokemon will go to sleep. It's honestly, like, not a bad Pokemon if you're going through, like, Gen 1, and you picked, like, Charmander, and you're like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do about Misty, because there's not a whole lot of options. Like, you can get an Oddish or whatever, like here, which is perfectly valid, and I'm not gonna be like, hey, don't do that, that's a bad idea. It's just like, hey, perhaps consider. You know, may chance... I'm gonna make sure there isn't like a train. There is a trainer up here. Can I battle you? Are you one I can get to? I cannot get to this trainer right now. At least I don't think so. I don't think there's a way up here. Yeah, there's no way to get to her. Let's see if we can get this Sandshrew. Actually, you know what? We're almost out of time. You know, we just got through Mount Moon. Okay, so next time we'll go on the quest for Sandshrew. I'll catch it, grind a bit off screen, and then we will, at that point, we'll probably go up to the trainer route and stuff and get as much experience as we can before we challenge Misty. So that'll be super fun. But until next time, guys, I will see you soon. Bye.